Okay, so I decided to venture into making my own makeup remover. And so for this, you're going to need some sort of container to keep the makeup remover in. And I just picked up this plastic container from the Dollar Tree. And it was a pack that came with two. And I got organic virgin coconut oil, unrefined, and I like the unrefined. It's supposed to be slightly more natural, and I find that the unrefined melts and stays melted longer as long as it's not super cold. This is almost always completely liquid sitting in our cabinet, so it stays melted pretty easy. And then you're going to want some sort of soap, and I'm actually going to use a little bit of Herbal Essence shampoo in mine just because I have sensitive skin, and so a lot of soaps and stuff irritates my skin, and I know kind of that the shampoo really doesn't irritate my skin if I'd get it on my face or that kind of thing. And I was super worried about the coconut smell from the coconut oil and whatever soap I used kind of smelling weird, so I went with something that was already kind of coconut scented so it could blend nicely together. Okay, so once you've gathered everything, you're going to want to fill your container just a little bit more than halfway up with water. And then you are going to take your coconut oil, and I took just about a large spoonful and put it in a microwave safe container and melted it. It took maybe 10 seconds to melt it down. So what you're going to do is open your container, and for the life of me, I can't figure out why I had trouble opening the container here. I've opened it every other time super easy, but you know, when you go to film, nothing can ever be super easy. So then you're going to take your melted coconut oil and pour it in, and don't worry, it will separate. It's oil and water. It's just how it is. So once you've got the oil in there, you're going to get your soap or your shampoo or whatever it is that you're using. You're just going to add a small amount because this solution is mainly water. And once you get your soap in, you are just going to securely shut your container, and then you are going to begin shaking it, or you could even use a spoon or knife or something to stir around to make sure that it is nice and mixed. I just closed my container and shook until it was mixed. And so once it has set, before you go and use it, you're going to need to shake it because all the ingredients will kind of separate. So I here put on my hand, I went and put some bronzer, eyeshadow, purple mascara, bronzer, and some foundation and eyeliner to show you that it works. You could use coconut oil basically on its own, but I'm one of these people that cannot stand a super oily feeling. And if you're like that, just mix it in a little bit with some water and some soap, and you'll get that kind of feeling you would get from any other makeup remover that you would buy at the store. And it worked really easy. I didn't have to rub very hard to get the eyeliner off, and that's my big issue. My eyeliner dries and it does not go anywhere without makeup remover. So this is my DIY. I hope you have enjoyed watching, and this is my makeup remover. I'm very happy with how it turned out.